And it comes down to that. So why do you think, like now that we spoke on like why do we think friendships don't work, and we're curious to know what you guys think, but why do we think longevity friendships do work?
Like when you're there
What
when
makes the
I
work?
need
So dependable.
you.
Dependability
When you're
is definitely up there.
When you're there when I need you, it's like if it's on like a regular, like all right, I understand life happens, everybody gets caught up in their regular life, but when it's like, bitch, when I call you, like bitch,
Yes.
911, like
Yes.
right, then that is a friend.
I think
like,
dependability is definitely up
Like
there.
my best friend, we've been friends since we 11 years old.
Right. Yeah.
So,
yes.
we don't talk
Same.
every day. You don't necessarily have to talk to somebody every day. Like a lot of friends I do not talk to every day.
No.
But I
Right.
can see them a year from now and go right back to where we was. if
It's
it was
like,
that day.
Right.
it's like,
There.
let's go, because I already
Right.
know that's my rider. I'm good.
I feel like another thing that makes them work is just feeling like someone genuinely cares about you. I guess as a
For
person.
you.
Like, you know what I mean? Like for lack of a better description, but just care about you and what you are trying to accomplish or anything that you're into. I feel like when you have that in a friend, I feel like that's when it becomes like a value. Like versus just what you can get from social media. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, if
Everybody
somebody
can put their hand
who
up.
really
Exactly.
right.
I don't need a.
I don't want somebody to
I
fight
don't need
me
a
out.
friend
Exactly.
who is a
Anybody
yeah. I
can
don't need a
pump
friend
their
who's a
head.
yes man. It was like, tell me your honest opinion. Like,
Exactly.
bitch, if I'm wrong, call me out on it.
Let me
Like,
know.
if I'm
But
not
wait.
saying-
I do think there is a certain level of yes manism that comes with a best friend because
No, there's a difference
even-
between bitch. Are you going to ride? As
That's
opposed to
riding.
Like if I'm
No,
if you ride, you
But if
ride.
you
Like
gotta
if
hear
I'm
the truth,
damn
you gotta
wrong,
hear the
like
truth.
if
You
I'm
need to
gonna
know it.
hear
regardless if you're here, I'm riding with you. Like
No,
I need to
listen.
hear your perspective.
I'm riding, but
No, but I need to hear your perspective, and if you having a difference of
Yes.
opinion as a
Oh,
friend,
definitely.
as a friend, I'm
Definitely.
going to respect that and listen to
Definitely.
it and comprehend it. It was like, and we're going
And
to
it's
like,
not
bitch,
out of
no.
it's not out of
Yeah.
negativity. It's
Yeah.
more so I just want you to understand what I see.
oh right, as
Right.
a Gemini, I like to look at both sides of the situation. So I always look at both sides.
But it's too-
as a friend, I am never going to make you feel uncomfortable within the situation. Like I might even within me supposedly scolding you or like getting you together. Like I'm never going to make you feel uncomfortable with coming to me with the same information. Like, cause I never want to scold you to the point where like, oh, I'm never going to that bitch again. And like something like, you know what I mean?
But it's
You
a
in
difference.
particular just got a smart ass mouth in general. So if any of your friends don't know
But-
that about you, you just got a smart ass mouth. But that's not a bad thing.
I don't feel like I have a smart mouth, but they say I do.
But see, that's the thing is that I was talking about perception.
right.
So like, if
Everybody
we're out
has
in
their
public
perception, right?
and you might be joking, but I don't
Right.
take it as a joke,
exactly.
then
You might be a stuffy bitch.
exactly. So
But I don't
That
think
could
y'all
break
would be
down-
friends. I don't feel like you would be friends if you're the type of person who are sensitive. You wouldn't befriend somebody who's some people do that.
But that's what I'm saying,
befriend
you have
somebody-
to have-
They choose the shadow position of somebody who is like
Who they want to be.
right, who they want to be. Like instead
They
of
may
just
have
putting yourself on that
characteristics, yeah.
level,
They'll
right
be
next
around
to that
somebody that
person,
portray
right.
those
but
characteristics.
that's what I'm saying. You have
wanna
to
be.
for
Who they
one
wanna be.
one thing is you have to for longevity is y'all have to have
that's
kind of
deep.
like
Who
you don't have to think on the same
that's
level, but
almost
you have to
like-
have that same
Yeah.
perception of
That's
things
almost
because
like
so y'all can be on that
stalking.
same
Yeah.
wave together.
I want to be
Right.
you.
I've had a friend like that, and I was gonna get him arrested.
I want to become you.
He literally tried. I was
Single
nice.
white female.
That's what he tried. Single white female me. I let him come into my group of friends in my circle, and one by one, he tried to sleep with all of my friends. Tried to get to me and everything until I threatened the bitch.
But
Well,
how do
look
you know
at
your
that
friend?
fact.
How do you know
All my friends told me that he tried it.
that he tried to sleep with them?
Yes, he was trying to go in all their DMs.
Oh, that
and
was just a
everything.
thirsty bitch who wanted not to be you, but just to be
No,
involved.
he kept trying to find a way to get to me through them because I kept blocking them on everything.
No, but
Oh,
I've
that's
actually
different.
met somebody who been around me and like they were so admired by the friendship that I had that they like, because my friends were so accepting that they kind of like placed themselves there like when they didn't belong there. Like, you know what I mean? Like some people feel so comfortable because your friends make them feel so comfortable.
Yeah.
And then they feel like they can advise you on matters that, and I feel like that's what in friendship too. Do not overstep your boundaries before you can. Like, especially within this community, like, I feel like because people feel like they want to be real, quote unquote real, they always overstep their boundaries.
They do.
And they want to give you advice, and maybe I did not need that advice from you specifically. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, because it would, like, you could give me the same advice that somebody who I barely know gives me, and I won't receive it as well as I would from them, as I would from you.
It's just a statute of limitation. Like, you can't come straight into the group and try to, like,
know your place, work your way, do the work.
Right.
Do the work.
And throwing jabs and shit. You like, oh, wait a minute.
No shade in this community. Seriously.
Right.
In this community.
Yes.
A lot of the times when you bring a new friend in, and this is just gay people in general, when they bring a new friend in because they already had their own repertoire on whether they know them a week or not. They already have in their mindset, oh, you might get along with these people. They don't know them for a week. They want you to just respect what they say. And when they do have a different matter of opinion, it's like, oh, y'all being mad, y'all haters, and all that. It's just like,
I'm not following.
I get what he's saying
you
because,
get what I'm
like,
saying.
as the new person to this group, like, I don't know all you.
It's like you
I
don't
have
know, it's like
years
you
in,
bring somebody
so there's
new.
certain things that I'm not going to say, like,
Right.
everybody might have their own dynamic or repertoire. It's like, oh, I can come at you about this, like, where
But because
it all
that's
about
good.
who it comes from.
Right.
It's like if it comes from a good girlfriend, you be like, oh, you just throw it
Oh,
off.
so
It's
you
like,
just
oh,
telling
bitch, I
all
don't
my
know you
shit.
like that. Like, what you mean?
And
Like, how you feeling?
throwing
Like,
a joke like, oh, bitch, yeah, I heard about you. Bitch, you don't know me. How do you hear about me? That's
But see,
weird.
that's
Like if I get a response from a person like I just met from there, I just come back with a joke. Some people are just uptight.
Yeah.
It's just what it is. Or some people just want drama right from the get-go, so they
Right.
respond that way.
But
They're just a dramatic bitch for no reason.
But you never had an opinion given from somebody who probably was not in a position to give you that opinion.
Plenty of time.
Yeah.
I get opinions about me all the time, and I just like, okay.
No, bitch, from
Right.
a bitch who has no point in saying
No, but
what
not
they
just
say.
all the
But that's
time.
not-
But I'm just
I know
saying,
what
like,
you're saying. Like a person I may have just met.
Right.
Like I've heard comments from people plenty of times about what they may think about my personality, whatever. And I
Not
always
what
do the
they
same
think
thing.
is what was told to them, so they
Not
have a
even with
perception
the,
of you already.
no, that
But it's,
either way.
that's different though.
oh, yeah.
Right.
Either way, that's different. That means the bitch that I'm supposed to be trusting saying something that should be saying out
Right,
their mouth.
plenty of people have formed
Right.
opinions about people because of a lie that someone else told.
Exactly.
So that
Like,
backseat
so
to back how friends. And
See, but I've never been in those type of situations because I'm very
Right.
careful about I'm very careful about the people I call friends and the people I put around myself.
Right.
I'm very selective. If
Yeah.
if I get a funny feeling from a bitch, you will not be around me.
Right.
Good
I feel
luck.
like when you reach a certain age, you don't even give people, like, it just naturally happens when you don't even place people on that plateau of friendship. You just like, oh, we cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just
I'm not like that. I've met new people that I'm really cool and close with now because, again, I know good people when I come across them. And I know all my friends well enough not to bring certain people around them.
But you don't honestly
And
know
I
how.
honestly expect the same
You
thing.
don't
But some people
honestly-
just bring some whack ass
Good
people
people,
around me.
okay. I honestly know, like, I'm a people's person. Like, you know what I mean? So I get along with a lot of people, and not befriend, but I'm cool with a lot of people.
You tolerate a lot.
I
of
tolerate a lot of people.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not tolerating nobody.
That's
That's
the difference.
No, not even, like, people
I
just
refuse
come
to
to me
tolerate
and
people.
I
just
hate the word tolerate.
people
I really
just
do.
But
no,
look,
but
listen,
honestly,
listen.
this
Like, tolerate me,
hold
sorry.
on, let me finish. But, like, as somebody who, like, tolerates a lot of people and everything, like, I feel as though, like, damn, I forget where I was about to go with that. I feel like
You good. Think about
So,
it.
hold on.
Jump back
Hold
in.
on.
You good.
So,
You were good.
we tolerate a lot of people. Like, even the people, but we don't honestly put those people on the plateau that we would consider our friends. Even the people that you honestly are saying that you consider friends right now, you can't say that if it came up to one of your friends that you knew for years, like, even though you might feel as though you're close to these people that if they both called you on the same day and they both needed something at the same time, you definitely know who your loyalty would like lean towards.
I found a way to give to both of them.
I was getting ready to say,
Y'all about to get half and half.
I was getting ready to say, no, I will find a way.
Way to
Like
give
when
the
it
vote.
comes,
I'm
like,
gonna be honest
I'm not
with you.
choosing.
Oh, I'm
like,
doing
I
this and I'm
have
gonna do
my
that.
core.
Can
like,
you be around
honestly,
for this,
Like,
or can you be around for that? Period.
exactly. It was like,
No,
I'm gonna
all right,
find
so
a
let's look
way.
at it like this. So, like, your longevity friend called and say, hey, oh my God, I need, and this is just an example. Oh my God, I need a ride. Like, you got a car, you driving. I need a ride at 3 o'clock. Can you come pick me up? You're not doing that. Boom. And then your other close friend that you just met or you just cool with, and they call and they're like, oh my God, yo, I need a ride at like 2:50 to be. I gotta definitely be at this place at 2:50.
I'm gonna-
Can you please?
I'm gonna tell them
No.
I already have
You're not
plans.
gonna be like,
No, this
right?
No. What I'm gonna do?
What I'm gonna do,
I'm
I'm
gonna get my
calling
friend-
my friend the Uber. Yeah, I'm calling my friend.
A
Yeah.
smart bitch know how to handle their
Exactly.
friendship.
I'm calling
Uber and I go
Yeah,
get the
the
other
other
one.
way. Yeah, exactly.
Bullshit.
You
Well,
found a
like,
way.
in today's day and age, there is a way.
But right now, the question is,
But-
who would you respond? Who would you actually?
All right,
give the
all right.
most-
Who's
who
getting
would
the
you
Uber?
respond to more?
Who's getting the Uber?
The best friend is
The
getting
one
a
who-
ride.
the-
The one who's
Whoever
the
acts
one who's
second.
no, the one whose location is closer. Whoever will be cheaper. I'm a fool. I'm a fool bitch at the end of
Back
the
to the Uber.
All right, so let's talk about what do make these friendships last. What makes a long friendship
Like a
longevity
marriage.
friendship
True,
Loyalty.
True
Loyalty.
honesty and loyalty. I said loyalty.
I think loyalty is definitely
Honesty
number one.
and loyalty.
Loyalty, but they also have the same perception of things.
Yeah.
I
Not
feel like-
necessarily.
I feel
You
like-
have to share
You don't
a
have to agree
similarity.
with
though.
everything.
We're talking about common interests. Like I cannot, like I could be cool with somebody, or I could be friends with somebody who is about like Instagram or being Instagram famous, or about like chasing clout and stuff. But I honestly, best friends, I don't know because
No,
like
I don't
we're
got time for that.
right.
Like,
but that's what I'm saying.
I
Like
don't-
it's just it comes down. That's what he's saying. Like you have to share some kind of interest or some kind of
Some kind of
Something
understanding
that
of
links y'all
communication.
together.
Right.
Yes,
You can't
of
just
course.
be friends with somebody who likes to go skiing all the time and you like, I would never go
I don't
skiing.
even
See you when you
Cold.
get back, bitch.
I don't even like the
Right,
cold.
but then
That's
you
it.
would but then your friendship wouldn't be built on the same status as your other friendships because you're not into what they're
That's
into.
That's for people that's not layered.
Not
That's
necessarily
not
comes
layered.
down to not necessarily because you. I don't want to
I
put it
like
in a box.
multiple things.
Wait, I don't want to put it in a box that it comes down to you have to be into the same things. But I'm saying you have to share something
Something.
that
At least
brings
one
you,
thing.
Right. There has to be a common denominator.
That's true.
Well, you can have different interests, but when I say perception, it's about a mentality. So, like, if I did this, that, and the third, you understand why I did that.
Right.
Or you could, you know what I'm saying, have, you know what I mean?
I get what you're saying, but I feel like I don't have to understand why you did something. I just gotta respect it.
Well, no,
Right.
you don't have to agree with it, but
Right.
I
you
just
can
gotta
understand
respect
it.
it. No, I don't even gotta understand it.
You have to
might
understand this
I don't have to
person,
understand why
though.
you did that, or I don't have to understand why you did something, because me as your friend, I'm gonna trust that you know what's best for you,
Exactly.
and I'm gonna respect that. I might not agree with
No,
it.
I think it comes down to
But-
knowing your friend though. Like
That's the
you don't have to
understanding.
People-
understand. Like you understand that your friend is going to move left, even though you in that situation will move right. Like, but you understand this person. This is how they move. Like
And
I
I
always
don't need to
say,
understand
wait.
it.
Like I always
Yeah, I
say,
also
people
don't
will
have to
treat
understand
you.
it.
People will treat you how to treat them. That's what it comes down to. Like a friendship. Like your friend knowing them. Like I feel like you wouldn't try to change your friend. Like you know what I mean? It's just like okay. This person always will
Some people
move
need
left.
help changing.
I was gonna
Right.
say, a
I mean,
true
you help
friend-
them grow.
a true friend
You don't
will
help them
tell you
change.
when they- like,
Exactly.
You help them
a good
grow,
friend is not going
elevate.
to sit there and watch you
watch
make
you
the
make
same,
mistakes
the same mistake
over
Oh,
and
of course
again.
not.
over
Of
Because
course not.
doing the same thing, expecting a different
That's
outcome
insanity.
It turns into a bad
right,
habit.
it's insanity.
Yeah.
Like if
You want better
like, you're
for
not
your
a good
best
friend.
friend.
If you
Exactly.
know that you're going to be
So this is why I
if you're
said,
not
you
calling
know,
them.
if people making
But-
some questionable decisions, is me as your friend.
You're gonna
And
tell them the
I'm
truth.
going to tell you the truth, and I'm going
If
to
you
help
get
try to
mad
help
at
you
me,
fix it.
then you just
get
gonna
mad,
have-
bitch.
you just
I
gonna
talk
have
to you
deal
the
with
week.
it on your own terms.
Right, but that's only if they go against what you believe.
True. That's also true.
It's all about your self morals. It's not about like the standard. There's no self
That's
set
true.
standard.
But you got to also
So at the end
accept
of the
people
day-
that are different from you.
At the end of the day, it's about y'all accepting each other because they gotta accept the fact
Exactly.
that they know that okay,
we
my
both
friend about to
different.
read me. Like, you know what I mean? Because I know how they would be in this situation.
That's why
You
you
have
don't.
to
That's
take-
why you don't bring your best friends into certain situations because you already know from the beginning.